Reignmakers, I'll say it again. Reignmakers is a market game. Just play the good players. Win money. Reignmakers, to me, from a gameplay standpoint, feels like DFS felt to me in 2012 and 2013. It's free money right now. It kind of is. Gonna be trash. Not trash! So that's like a $2,000 card! Like, there's a cost of entry. You have to have the cards. Yeah, paying for the cards, but like the cards you pay for are usable for 20 weeks. So like if you buy like a core lineup, which what did we say a core lineup could cost? Like the optimal core lineup. If we go to Tuesday's video on the FF channel, exclamation point FF in the chat, the Reignmakers thing that I put up on that, if you just get the optimal one, it's like $80 to $90 for the best lineup you could have this week. And then you bought it for like 90 bucks. There you go. So you bought the best lineup for this week. That will cash unless people get hurt because it sucks. Like people put in bad lineups, right? Like I did that in week 1 for the Gary V tournament in core because I wanted to try and win the gracious ape, whatever it was. Gracious gorilla, the V friend that was up top. I came in like 20th. There's a rumor the Cowboys are going to sign Big Ben. There was also a rumor the Cowboys were going to sign Kaepernick. Every quarterback that is currently not employed is going to be rumored to the Cowboys. There were lineups with 4 defensive players in core showdown last night. I might do that on Sunday night for Reignmakers and Cam Newton. Yeah. Every quarterback who's not dead, every quarterback under 40 is going to be rumored to go to the Cowboys. They should just trade for Jimmy G. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Just trade for Jimmy G. You get a quarterback who's ready right now to deliver the football as best he can to the players on your team. And then when Dak comes back, you play him, and then he's out of contract next year, and you get the compensatory picks for letting him go in free agency. It works out for everybody. Fitz would be better than Cooper Rush, probably. You'd pick up Fitz immediately. Yes, if he signed with the Cowboys, I'd get him immediately. That's for sure. So, like, let's go over to price and projections. Let's go over here. We'll go to Lucky Traders. Y'all are interested in core, right? Set, superstar. I can't search for main slate, can I? Look at that. After last night's game, people liquidating. Who would have thought that might be a thing that happens? Austin Eckler, $8, $9. If you're playing core, you can get an Eckler for $9. You build core lineups around him moving forward. Lenny, $10. Let's go by current week. Let's just go highest projection. Ha! There's an error. They got to fix this because it's the same name. Mahomes, Hurts, $26. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, $18 for Devontae Adams. $13 for Christian McCaffrey. You can get Christian McCaffrey core for $13. A penny for Lenny? Yeah, that might be nice. Like there's core, you can build a lineup. It may not be the optimal lineup, but like you could build a very good lineup in core for very cheap. What site is that? That is luckytrader.com. They have some free tools for Reignmakers. No, nothing on Lucky Trader is paywalled. Lucky Trader is an all free site. JT price, probably 20 to 25 bucks. They fluctuate from like 15 to 20. Superstars specifically, because they can only play in core and can't move up. Where the non-superstar cards tend to be a little more expensive for the amazing non-superstar cards. They price closer to the next tier than the down tier, than the tier they're in, right? So like a core, like a Steph Diggs Legendary prices like it's a Reignmaker because it can be played in Reignmaker. And if you have Josh Allen Reignmaker, you're going to go want to get that. You got JT core for about 20. Yeah, it's about, like I said, 15 to 25 bucks depending on what time of day. Hurts, Diggs, Barkley are the best non-superstar plays in their pricing. Well, yes, agree. But there are others. So like if I was going to play in whatever tier, I wouldn't necessarily buy a Barkley. If I was going to play rare tier, if I was a rare player, I would not pay for a rare Barkley, which is going to be more expensive than a CMC. If I just plan on sticking in rare tier, I would buy a superstar in rare. But if you buy a superstar, you're going to buy the superstar in the tier you plan on playing. Need to correlate in Reignmakers? I think it's more important in the lower tiers than the higher tiers. So the higher you plan on playing, the higher stakes you play, the less necessary it is on main slates. Because the smaller tiers have larger fields. Instead of playing against 10 to 30 guys or 10 to 50 guys, you're playing against, 2,000 to 5,000, 2,000 to 10,000. Like it's probably better to correlate in those where you're playing in that than if you're playing high. If you're playing core and rare, yeah, simple correlation is fine. You don't have to. It also depends on what is your goal. So if your goal is just to get into the money as consistently as possible, then no. If your goal is to try and take down the whole thing, then differentiating and giving up a couple of points of optimal is probably a better play. Like if you have a core Lamar, I'm going to play the core Lamar. But if I have, if I have like Lamar and Tyreek Hill at core, I'll probably play Lamar and Tyreek Hill at core. But knowing that absolutely everyone else at core is probably going to go that route, if they have Lamar, I think that something like, Tua and Tyreek Hill is better. Or, keep Tyreek Hill in the lineup and then go with some, I don't know. Like I can't even think right now. Go with one of the other top stacks and their top wide receiver, right? Russ and Judy, Russ and Cortland Sutton. That combination is better than Lamar because you'll differentiate because less people are going to play that combination. So if you're going for first place, a quarterback stack in core is probably better. You're rolling out Derek Carr with Adams and Waller. Yeah, I think that's going to be very popular this week. But if you're trying to finish up top, putting all your eggs in one basket is not a terrible idea. But you need to go optimal at the other two spots. I mean, there's so many ways to go. Only so many Adams superstars available. There's a lot though. But I agree with you. That is the power of the superstar. And that power of the superstar goes up as you move up in tiers. So like I have Patrick Mahomes in Reignmaker. There's only ever this year going to be 8 Patrick Mahomes lineups possible. And not all of them have been opened yet. So me just having a Patrick Mahomes, there were 2 last night. So like, I don't know. It's a pretty straightforward game type. Don't overthink Reignmakers yet. There's no need to. If you're playing, more thinking involved in the lower tiers because you're playing against more players. If you're playing elite, less thinking than core and rare. If you're playing in legendary, less thinking than in elite. If you're playing in Reignmakers, less thinking. Just play the good players. Play the best projecting players you can play. What percentage of players playing in core are fish? Think about it this way. How many people that are entering core tournaments are spending no money and they're just playing whatever they've pulled out of the packs that were dropped to them? 5%, 10%, 25%. Like, can you download a CSV? You'd have to be able to download a CSV, right? Download a CSV in week 1 and look at how many, just look at it and go look at the bottom. Look at it. Look at how many dead lineups are at the bottom. If there's 6,000 entries, you can download it. I figured you'd be able to 20 to 25%. Right. So like if there's 5,000 entries in that, you're really only getting against like 3,700. It was a bad scene. No, it's a great scene for us. So like people are just throwing lineups in because they can throw lineups in. So you're not really competing against as many people as it says are actually in the tournament because most of them aren't competitive. I might enter that lineup on like who's playing on Sunday night? Packers and Bears. How much are Packers defenders right now on the market? What tier? Legendary or Reignmaker? Really, I just need one. Can I sort by team? Why can't I sort by team? There we go. Team. Chicago. Packer. Do I want Packers defenders? Packers. Ooh, kickers too. That's what I can play. Posmo, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for watching on YouTube. How many cards? Oh, you're asking him. Let's see. Edition tier. No. Position. In Reignmaker tier. 1,400. See, it's not worth it. First prize is like 5K. It ain't worth it. So it'll be 1,400 and then price low to high. And then another 700 or so because I'd have to buy 2 more, right? And then I'd have to get 1 real player. And I wouldn't win. Like, I'd be losing money. So not worth. I mean, I guess you could view it this way, Allie. Like, what if I view it as defrayed cost? I haven't thought about this yet. So like, I don't know what the answer is. I'm learning along with you guys right now. Is it this tab? That's the tab. And there's this tab. If I go to Reignmakers, lobby, let's all go to the lobby. Give me Sunday night. And let's take a look. There's 19 entrants in this already. Jesus Christ. Payout structure. It pays 15. So what will we have to spend to get an all defense and kicker lineup? If I wanted to get an all defense and kicker lineup, I'd have to spend, let's say $2,500 to $2,800. I want to look at yesterday's. Can I look at recent contests? Yes. Recent contests. Just show me last night. Where is last night? Give me winnings. Show me the... there. No, that's legendary. No, that's rare. Rainmaker. This is the one we want. Okay, I came in second in this. Super Kitch, thank you very much for the 8 months. I came in second here. That last touchdown moved him ahead of me. This is what the 300 and the pass downfield got him to 300 yards. Then he got another touchdown, and that moved him ahead of me, even though I had Palmer catch that touchdown. So I would have won the 5K in this one. But like, what were the other lineups? So it pays 15 spots. What was Bales' other lineup? Kicker. Were there any like multiple defense lineups? Kicker. Just people filling out with kicker. See, the thing is, there's so many guys at this range. One defense. There's so many guys at this range. Look, this one played Spiller and one defense, Spiller. I'm not making fun of the people. People are just trying to put in stuff and maybe see what sticks and maybe eke into the cash and make a couple $100 because there's only 20 people in this tournament. So getting into the top 15, it's like you have a 2/3 chance of cashing. This one's got Rojo and Keenan Allen, BA's team, Spiller, one defense. This one, defense at captain, defense here, tight end, and Kansas City defense here. This is great. Bales, last one in the money. Couple of wide receivers, defense in that one, kicker. Like, it doesn't take that much to cash at Rainmaker tier, right? Because it just ain't that many runners. You sold me. What did I sell you on? You getting into Rainmaker's tier now? I got a pack. Y'all want me to open a pack? Portfolio. Power bomb on Kelsey, not worth points. It should have been. I got 2 packs. But it's a tier 2. Who are the tier 2 quarterbacks? I entered the tournament to get like I think it was like a Aaron Rodgers Rainmaker, and I came in second or third. 1 tier 2 quarterback, legendary per pack. Download CSV. Who's in this? It's going to be trash. Not trash. Tua's not trash. Daniel Jones, not trash. Davis Mills, playable card. All right. Ooh, Justin Fields would give me a guy I could play on Sunday night. These are not trash. This is just fine. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. This is very cool. Daniel Jones, not trash. Any playable card at legendary or above has an opportunity to win me money. And the Giants have a showdown game coming up. So yeah, no playable card is trash at the higher tiers in DraftKings Reignmakers. We're going to get a quarterback 2 out of this pack. I got this airdrop to me. I finished in the top 5 on Showdown the other night. So let's see what we get out of this one. All right, chat, you ready? Okay, we're going to open the pack. Let's go. Oh, very loud. And it's going to, I have to click it. So here we go. Here's our card in this pack. Be somebody good. Like Tua. Tua would be good. This is quarterback 2s. So it's not like the best guys at quarterback. There's not a chance of getting like a Patrick Mahomes here. But give me one of the good ones. Tua! Number 4 of 5. I love it. I can play him with a Tyreek Hill. I've got a lineup that I can play. It's correlated. I'm going to try and win some money with this card this weekend. That's such a... Y'all just want moments badges. That's a good pack. Look, I got a card. How much is this worth? View all my cards. What is the Tua Legendary worth right now? I don't want to go there. I want to go to Marketplace, then Browse. So there's no easy way to do this. There's no easy way to do this on DraftKings. This is the problem. There's no way for me to like click on that and say, take me to the, you know, I want to click on that card. What is this card worth? There should be a quick link to this, to just sort by Tua in the market. There needs to be a quick click through on the card page and literally to that level only. Sort by legendary Tuas. $3,400 for the Tua. $2,400 for this one. 21. So that's like a $2,000 card. That's like a $2,500 card. Just click on the card? No, because it only shows me this tier. It doesn't show me every one, right? Like, I know what you're saying. Click here and then global. But I want to see, there's multiple sets. Now scroll down to where? Scroll down to what? Click Tua. This is like I'm in a video game and somebody's like, go left. No, more left. Like, I'm stopping right here. Tell me what you want me to do. Under properties. Okay. Here. This. Perfect. Perfect. Smith Chef in the chat. Hooray. So like a $2,500 card. Tarkov callouts. He's over there. Where? By the tree. Thanks. We're on Woods. There's a guy. Where? The spa. Now, I had no idea that existed. Good find, guys. Thank you very much. Like, no sarcasm at all. I did not know that that was the thing. To the left. No, go left. Thank you. You have like a heading, like 270. Like, where should I go? The guy over there. Where? Right there. Thanks. You didn't see where he clicked the name here on the tags. But like, I wish that it would just show me the rarity tier for him. It would be a lot more straightforward, but I don't know. Maybe if there was a button, a search button, and you could highlight these and then tell it to search, right? I want to see non-superstar QB1 from this tier. Go. That would be good. Like, click, 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 boom. That would be a good search function. This is great. I didn't even know this was a thing. Because, like, it's not like these light up. If these buttons went and turned gray, that would be much better, right? Like, anytime you click over a button, brrr, you can just do like a drum roll brrr, when you roll over them, and they turn gray. That would be good. QB1 in a QB2 pack. Shh. They messed up the drop. They have to give me another pack. Shh. No, he was on the list of QB2s. It was a tier 2 QB1 pack. Somebody clip. No, you can't clip it because it's only 60 seconds. Any word back from Kalish? No. I told you, you may not text back. I got another airdropped $2,000 legendary elevate pack from DraftKings Reignmakers. Chat is making me open this up. I hate my chat. They're the worst. You're not really the worst. I have to say that. All right, we're going to rip it. Open the pack. Oh, God, it's a lot. $2,000 pack. This better not suck. Did not get a Rainmaker in it. Our first rare card. Justin Jefferson rare. That's pretty darn good. Curtis Samuel rare. Massive week 1. Auden Tate. He sucks. Our elite card. Austin Eckler. Woo! This pack is massive. Watch me strike out on the legendary though. Legendary. Cam Brate. I told you we were going to strike out on the list. How much is the Eckler? Like $1,000? 500? I can make good elite lineups now. 500, 550. Now watch. I learned something, chat. I can just click this. Boom. 550, 590, 500. Perfect. No Brock Lesnar's. No Brock Lesnar's in these. And Justin Jefferson is how much? 150 for the Jefferson rare. And Curtis Samuel's got to be juicing up right about now. Bad number. $30 for him. Cam Brate, I mean, it's a legendary, so. Cam Brate, 8 of 10. I have like every Buccaneer. I have every Buccaneer player. Cheapest Brate, 1,200 on this one. Legendary, 700, 1,200, 800, 570 for the prize. Yeah, 600. Pretty good free pack. Pretty good free pack. Not complaining about that, like at all. He's the only non-questionable Buccaneer. I may end up playing that card this weekend. So what do? Sell them? You can play them in games this weekend, or you can sell them on the market. No gritty. How do you play them? Okay. On the top of DraftKings site, you can't see it because it's behind the bar up here. It says Daily Fantasy, Sportsbook, Casino, Marketplace, Reignmakers. Click Reignmakers. It takes you here. Click on Lobby. It takes you here. And then you have all the different games. You can sort by game type. So like at Legendary, these are all the different games at Legendary. I have a lineup in this one, this one, this one, and this one. I can go to my contests. So here's a lineup that I have. This is an elite contest. I have Burrow, Harris, Jamar Chase. I have this little correlation here. Jalen Waddle, Russell Gage. If he doesn't play, I will sub somebody else in there. Rainmaker tier. This is in the alpha, 20,000 to first place. Brady, Gage. I have Myles Garrett in this one. Cortland Sutton, Darrell Henderson. Because I needed a second Rainmaker card and I don't have anything. You start 5 guys. In the main slates, yes. In showdowns, 4. But they're going to have an expanded roster coming out in week 4. So these are a couple of rare lineups. This is a legendary lineup. Carr, Evans, Davis, Schultz, Connor. Another legendary lineup. I'm playing Cook down in legendary because I did not have another Rainmaker lineup yet to make. Because I only have the one Rainmaker to play him in. So I decided to play him down here. I might change that, right? Because this is the 2-game slate on Monday night. I only have a certain amount of cards. I don't have enough at the Rainmaker. Or no, it was because I couldn't play anything. Like, you can't enter that game yet. So this is my Rainmaker tier lineup. I'm trying to qualify for New Orleans. Burrow, Fournette, Pittman, Kirk, Barkley. Questionable. Don't know if he's going to play. Questionable. We'll see if he plays. But like, if they all go, this is what I felt was my top lineup. I'm trying to get that qualifier to get the week 15 New Orleans trip more than anything else. There are 10 entries in this. There are 3 prizes. If I come in first, I go to the World Championship in week 15. If I come in second through fourth, I get a Legendary Plus pack. So I got to come in top 4 out of 10 to get something. Do I try to correlate the lineup? Sometimes. Did I buy an Aoki pass? No. Did Pittman practice today? We don't know for sure. Somebody said he's fine, and somebody said no. I have a dude in my mentions this morning on Twitter who's being a Twitter know-it-all. He's tweeted at me like 3 times. It's funny. Do you need an Aoki pass to join the Aoki contest? Yes. You're going to see a lot of that. Like, look, if you have this, if you have the Smiz Gang token, if I could find items, if you have this NFT, you have access to the NFT portion of our Discord, right? This token gives you access. If you have the Aoki token, it gives you access to the Aoki game. It's a ticket, essentially. It's a membership, right? Like, we go to our club, we belong to like a little a tennis club near us. Not that we play tennis, but it has a pool and like a restaurant. You can do parties there. So like and a gym. So to get in, you have to have the app and password on your app. There's like a QPC code. And when you go in, boop, you boop your phone and you can walk in the club. This is essentially that. And so is the Aoki thing. So there's no entries in a core contest. So the way they did it, because the field passes do that as well. There's field pass tournaments. Like week 1, there was a field pass tournament to get into the live final at every level. So if you had a field pass, you could get in. But they airdrop you a ticket. So they'll put a ticket in your DraftKings account and then you can get in that tournament. So they probably haven't, they've populated the tournament in the lobby, but have not dropped the tickets yet. I don't have any inside information, but I would guess. Aoki tickets are dropped. Yes. Just like the week 1, like we had to wait until the games were on the 11th. They airdropped us a ticket on the 9th. So I guess I would assume they're probably going to get dropped today. The Aoki, I don't have an Aoki ticket, so I don't know. Did you miss 505? No, it just ran an ad, so I'm waiting to do it until after the ad. Am I doing the Genesis only lineup this week? How do you find an Aoki ticket? Marketplace, browse. Jay Steele's in. I love opening packs. Screw it. Jay Steele, here's what I would suggest. Before you go ripping through packs, do this. Go to the Fantasy Football channel. I believe you already subscribed there, right? Watch Tuesday's video. Tuesday, I did a ReignMakers video. I talked about the 3 optimal superstars for this weekend, and I put up all their prices. And then I did 2 players that are non-superstars at quarterback, wide receiver, and running back, and showed all their prices. Start in core. It's the cheapest tier. You can build the optimal lineup, the best lineup. I believe that Chris Donaldson just said he built a lineup off that video for like $90. You can build a lineup way cheaper than that at core. You also have a free pack that DraftKings gave everybody with an account a free pack. Open your free pack, then go fill in that lineup with whatever you need left. And then if you want to buy a pack or 2, go buy a pack or 2. You can build a cashable lineup for $30. Wholly agree. Totally agree. You know? So like buy the singles you need on the marketplace before you rip any packs. Packs are a big gamble and they can suck. But like if you want to toe dip and figure the game out a little bit, watch the watch the video that I'm going to put out every Tuesday. Open your free pack, see who you get. Like some people are getting really cool free packs. Like you get like a Joe Burrow or a Hurts or somebody. And then fill in that lineup and you'll play the main slate and you'll decide if you like it or not. It's that simple, and the cards can be used all the time. You got Gabe Davis. Perfect. So now, since you got a Gabe Davis, you only need 4 more players to play on Monday night in the 2-game slate. You know? And Thielen. You now only need 3 players to play, fill out a lineup for the 2-game slate on Monday. That's a pretty darn good start for Monday night. Now you just need another wide receiver or tight end, running back, and quarterback for that specific 2-game slate. And those cards can be used moving forward. Like you'll be able to use those cards every time that team is on a slate. So like you have Gabe Davis, you'll be able to use Gabe Davis until week 18. Going shopping. Build a couple lineups. It's fun. And the games have no entry fee. Having a submittable lineup is the entry fee. So as long as you have cards that you can play the game and hopefully win money. And that's really all I've done so far. You don't have to pay for the game too. The cards are the entry fee. All those games that I'm entered in are all free. As long as you can build a lineup It doesn't even have to be a viable lineup. As you saw, people are playing like Rojo just to get in the game and try and eke into the cash and win some free money. If you put any sort of thought into a lineup, you're already better than like 70% of the field. It's crazy that way. A lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I love this stuff. Do I mind saying my initial investment? I bought all the field passes. I've been in since like the AP tweeted out that DraftKings had an agreement with the NFLPA. And that was in like January or February. Like, this is going to be massive. I'm in. And then as soon as they started selling field passes, I was buying field passes, which are like down here, right? I bought like 10 of the legendary field passes for $950. Like this one I paid more because it was number 4. I was like, okay, I'll buy this one for a lot. But then the rest were like $900. I've sold off a bunch of these for like $2K a piece. All of these got me a pack from the original Superstar collection. I've sold a lot of those things. I got the ReignMakers one. This got me the Dalvin Cook, which is usable for 2 years instead of 1. It got me entered into a bunch of tournaments. Like the EV of these field passes has been massive. And I sold off all the rest. I had like a couple elite ones. I had some rare ones. I sold them off. And they get me a discount on packs. So this one gets me 15% off of all packs. So like the 10K pack only cost me $8,500 because I have this. So like I'm in for a lot of money, but I'm also winning a lot of money. And I've sold a lot of things for a lot of money. You know? Like all these ones that say, you see these cards that say field pass on them? That's from the field pass set. I got those because I had field passes. They gave me this, gave, free with this. So I paid $950 for this, and I got a Patrick Mahomes number 2. This could probably, I'm guessing this is a $3,000 to $5,000. I don't know. I'll range it. $2,000 to $5,000 card. This one, $2,000 to $5,000. This is number 1 of 10. This one probably 2,000, 3,000 if I really wanted to move it. This one probably 4,000 if I really wanted to move it. Like I could liquidate all this stuff, but like I'm playing them. Best RM strategy for someone starting out with a smaller budget. I just said this. So Scott, do the first of all, welcome to the chat. I just spelled it out like 3 minutes ago for Jay Steele in the chat. 1, I got to get to this other video, guys. I could talk about ReignMakers all day, but like I'm like the Captain America of ReignMakers. I could do this all day. Not though. Not the whole super soldier part. 1, open your free pack. See which 5 cards you got given to by DraftKings randomly. 2, start at core because you're going to get core cards in your free pack. Start at core. Go watch my video that comes out on Tuesday on the Fantasy Football channel. !FF in the chat. There's 0 content on RM. I know. Find the vacated space and fill it. It's my zone offensive philosophy. You guys know this. Find what nobody else is doing and do that, and then you win. Because the 3 rules of content: be first, be great, or learn to beat SEO. So every Tuesday, I'm going to come out with a video that I'm going to focus on the 3 superstars, optimal superstars for that week, and then 2 players at quarterback, running back, wide receiver. I showed the prices for them. It was as of Tuesday. Prices may have changed. It's Friday now. You don't have to pick an optimal lineup. That optimal lineup at core, if you had to buy all 5 cards, will cost you like $90. You can get in at core tier with a reasonable lineup for like $50. And that's if you had to buy all 5 because you got nothing usable in your core, in your gift pack. For constructing ReignMaker lineups, how much do I help? I mean, it's a group of people. I don't think that the contests are the game is the trick. You know, don't copy that lineup because if we win, we chop the top prize. Nope. Sum of serial numbers is the tiebreaker. Lowest serial number total wins, like golf, in case of a tie. What was the name of the site that lists all the ReignMakers prices? I mean, Lucky Trader has some free stuff, and StreamNFT.com has some free stuff. No chopping. Unless you have the same serial number total as the other person. But like the tiebreaker is lowest serial number of entire lineup. That's why the lower serial number, they actually gave utility to having a lower serial number. Like Top Shots. Hey, I have Top Shot number 5 of this guy. I want more money. Why? What's the difference in number freaking 5? In ReignMakers, there's actually a difference, especially as you move up. A number 1 legendary. Any legendary playable card that's number 1 has a lot more value because it is playable up in ReignMakers tier, and all the ReignMakers are 1 of 1. So a legendary 1 non-superstar is essentially a ReignMaker card in terms of playability. What are defensive players for? For playing. You basically just play a DST. So there are no duped split pots in ReignMakers. I mean, there could be. If I had a lineup and it was duped with somebody else in ReignMakers tier, and we all had a total of 4, yeah, we'd split. but split pots are way less likely down tier. Rare, core, you're gonna have way less split pots. If there's a 100-way tie, you're probably gonna have at least 90 different sum of serial numbers. The more numbers you have to choose from, the more variation you're going to have in those duped lineups, which means somebody's going to finish at the top of those duped lineups, somebody's going to finish at the bottom in terms of the tiebreaker. Defensive players score just like a DST. I've got plenty of YouTube videos on this, guys, on the main channel and the other channel, but I got to do this other video because it's already 11:30. Dupes will be rare under Legendary. Yes, it'll be more rare. They'll still happen from time to time. Chase Daniels flips the other night were hot. So like I bet you as soon as he went down, I was like, he grabbed his rib. I was playing poker last night. He grabbed his rib. I bet you right then when he grabbed his rib, everybody bought up all the $1 Chase Daniels and put them up for like $10 and like 10x'd. 140% profit in 2 minutes. Then Chase Daniels took a snap and people started buying for 10, 20, $30. And then Herbert came back in and the Chase Daniels went back down to $1. There's so much money to be made in ReignMakers Market. ReignMakers, I'll say it again. ReignMakers is a market game that has DFS contests that should be treated as bonus bucks. The game is a market game. Treat it as such. And in the NFT part of the Discord, we're talking market all day. Everybody in there is talking market. The games are just games. No gritty. I can't fully gritty here. I don't have enough space. I have really long arms. I have like a 6'7" wingspan. He's a legend.